Tucson is going to bat in the battle over background checks.
And it's ready for legal curveballs to be pitched their way. The goal, to ban gun shows on all city-owned property until those background checks are made mandatory. But is the city jumping the gun? Those in power say absolutely not. 9 on your side's Maggie Vespa is live at the Tucson Convention Center.
That's right, Jennifer. Guy, this much we know. Arizona law prohibits any municipality from enacting gun laws stricter than those set by the state. But as it turns out, when it comes to sidestepping this statute, the city of Tucson has a few tricks up its sleeve. Area gun owners were already weary of Washington.
I'm not sure that the federal government has the jurisdiction to enact that particular part of his plan.
A lot of what they're talking about is bypassing the Second Amendment and our Constitution and Bill of Rights as a whole.
So when City Councilman Steve Kozachik announced his plan to call on council to ban gun shows on city property until mandatory background checks were put in place, the call to arms was almost immediate. In a news release tonight on your side, gun owners of Arizona argued the move violates federal and state constitutions. But does it? Kozachik says no, calling the measure one of public health and safety. City Attorney Mike Rankin also says no, but for a different reason.
The city, as a charter city, does have the authority to decide for itself how its own property can be used or not used.
Rankin, who was unable to meet us for an on-camera interview, refers to a precedent set in 2002 when the city voted to require background checks at all gun shows at TCC. The move was challenged and eventually upheld in the Court of Appeals. And while it's been done before, Rankin tells us he wouldn't be surprised if it happens again.
The statute's been changed a number of times since then, and I could certainly foresee new arguments to say that somehow we're prohibited from doing this.
Council members backing Kozachik say it's worth the risk.
It makes no sense for the city to offer a venue for gun sales that are not in keeping with that desire of the general public.
At this point, I think we go ahead and make the law. I think that there'll be some changes hopefully in the Capitol this year about those firearm protections, because some of them just don't make sense.
And Guy, another argument against Kozachik's proposal is that it would cost the city in lost revenue. Now, we spoke to directors here at TCC earlier this afternoon. They didn't have any hard revenue numbers to give us, except to say that booking fees for these types of events cost between roughly $14,000 and $16,000.
Have you been able to gauge the reaction from the TCC?
Sure, directors Guy tell 9 on your side that they are proceeding as normal right now, but they are warning prospective clients looking to book gun shows that their events could be in jeopardy down the road.
Okay, Maggie, thank you.